What's going on, guys? The Scrub here with another video of Road to 99.
We are live in Denver, Colorado, the hometown for the Nuggets for an Eastern versus Western Conference matchup right here. For the Cavaliers, this is the last game before heading back to Cleveland. They've been playing very well lately. Tune swap here on the floor. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. So on the floor for Cleveland, Amon Shumpert is out there with Channing Fry. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Mozgov in at the center position.
And most good teams in the NBA are great at exploiting the three ball. The Nuggets struggled with that last season, and it lowered their overall effective field goal percentage.
And that one's good, Irving.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Now here's Freak. D right on him. The steal.
Oh my Jesus. I need more
now
energy.
Cleveland moving it up. He gives them a double-digit lead. And that's now 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far, stretching the lead into double digits already.
Nuggets did struggle with threes, and good teams hit them. It really limited what they could do on offense.
Well, it's no coincidence that the top 10 three-point percentage shooting teams in the league all made the playoffs. I mean, you have to be able to spread the floor on offense, and Denver was just unable to do that last year.
His defense is very physical.
We've got 1:13 left to play here in the first. Mozgov with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession
Let me
here.
know in the comments, guys, what
And here's a
can I
group of
do to
players that
shake this
have
guy?
really been showcasing their
Honestly,
versatility
there's
recently.
nothing I can do.
The leading three-point shooters among centers and power forwards over the last 10 games. You look at Fry, third in the NBA. He's someone that if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down.
You know, there was a time in the league when you wouldn't see a group of big guys like this, but the game has evolved. Versatility now is why we see so many bigs that can just flat out shoot it from anywhere.
And these guys are really incredible. I mean, on one trip, they give you points in the paint. On the next trip, they give you points behind the arc. Boy, talk about range and versatility in spades. You got it.
And that one's good. Freak.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Irving attacking. And the shot is good. Irving's got 12.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
And a wide open look for Freak. And the 3 off target.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game
I was holding
starts off
L2.
like this,
Why would
there's
you
an
foul him
intimidation
like that,
factor, a physicality that they've brought that comes into play.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
From outside the arc, the shot is off.
The spin freed him up, but he just couldn't follow through with the shot.
Ooh,
And a dump.
man. Oh, we're
He caught up
going
with
somewhere
Kyrie
with
Irving
this.
earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself.
Man, you don't even know. I really need some DC right
Kyrie
now.
reminding us that it's not just the expectations of the fans and the media he and LeBron deal with, but also Clark, perhaps the most demanding of all of the expectations they've got for each other.
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, 2 guys who expect so much of themselves to start with, who naturally have a vision of how great the other guy should be. I mean, they're constantly trying to manage expectations while still demanding the best from each other. And that's a lot of fun to watch.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again.
shit.
And for the Cavaliers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
And just the way they've been able to pound that backboard, I think that's been the difference.
Establishment of a good low post presence, a big part of the success.
Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Farid at the 4. Will Barton is out there with Freak. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Thunder was superb. He picked up 16 points and was just efficient on the offensive end, picking his spots on when to keep the ball moving or try his own luck. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Tries yet again, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jump.
Finally, coach. Get him out of here.
The Cavaliers leading by 19.
You know, Kenneth Farid was named to the NBA All-Rookie First Team 4 years ago. Took the league by storm with his energy and hustle. Looked like the sky was the limit for him, but every year since then, his numbers have looked very similar.
Fires the 3. The Nuggets with another miss.
What?
And that'll increase their rebound advantage.
What?
They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
The Nuggets with another miss. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. 14 points for Kyrie Irving.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Lets it fly. And it's Freak missing.
Why did you
Boy,
do
I tell
that?
you what, they don't get
That
much
was very
uglier than the
unnecessary.
quarter
I didn't
he's
even
having.
want to do
Yeah,
that.
and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch has basically gone AWOL.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
For Cleveland, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line. And so Irving nails both of them.
They struggled a bit at the line earlier, but they found a nice comfort zone there now here in the second. They've been red hot from the strike.
Here's Freak. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring, and setting up his teammates.
What a shot. This player right here, he'll make
And so a pretty lopsided game.
crazy shots, but then miss the easiest stuff. Like, I don't know, man. He plays real good in the clutch, though. He's a good clutch player. You gotta give him that. Oh, for a comment, I want to see some good stuff in the comments. So, if you're watching
Back
this
to the
up to
action
this
now.
point,
It's been a one-team show
put
so
down in the
far.
comments.
We'll
Let
see if
me
that
know what
changes
your
here in the
favorite
third.
YouTuber right
You
now.
look at Kyrie.
For me, I'm really
For
messing with
Mozgov, he's
AJ.
checked in
He's
for
like my
Tristan
favorite
Thompson.
YouTuber at this
Fry
point.
comes in for Kevin
And
Love.
it was him
Ramon
and the
Shumpert is
Dominators
checked in
that
for James.
inspired me
And it's Matthew
to really
Dellavedova in for Irving. On the court for Cleveland, Dellavedova and Smith are the guard tandem. Mozgov is out there with Channing Frye. And it's Shumpert in at the 3 spot. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Smith. Denver grabs the miss. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
And the East-West showdown, only one of 2 games between these squads.
And because of that, the time is now to seize control of the matchup. We'll see who strikes first.
And the foul called on Freak.
Man.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Good.
Denver on D.
Don't get the ball.
And stolen by Freak.
That steal was the product of active hands and outstanding defensive awareness there.
Harris.
Harris misses.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
I'm real upset that Double O over here, he has my number when I created this player.
Harris against
I don't know
Shelton.
if y'all know, but my number was supposed to be
The
0.
dish to
Or is it
Dellavedova.
00? I don't remember.
Off
But
target from
unless I had
three-point
7.
range. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. Goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Freak, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
I'm just real
Freak's
clutch.
got 10 points.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Well, as rough as the Cavs might have started the season, Clark, they were all at peace near the end. Things turned around certainly after the All-Star break. Had their amazing playoff run, great momentum, and that confidence showed every game they played.
Really did, and I thought the big three found a way to come
There's no
together
play
nicely and
back
smooth out the rough spots, and James, Irvin, and Love ended up being the highest scoring trio in the league last year.
Dellavedova?
Feeds it to Laverne. There's a screen. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And it's Freak missing. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Dellavedova, guarded by Harris. Fry, good.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Very upsetting.
Now here's Freak. He's got 10.
Let's see if we can move here. Like, the only way I'm getting past him is through a spin move.
Elbow shot is on the way. No good.
I know it's off.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Cavaliers ahead, just dominating this one.
Oh man, I just thought about it. I'm big as fuck for no reason.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard. And the Nuggets with some changes. Kenneth Fareed, he's checked in for Arthur. Chandler comes in for Gallinari. And Freak subbed in for Augustine.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Cavaliers.
But Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just the two gamers since they're in opposite conferences. And you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Irving. Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Fareed and Nurkic in the middle. Freak is out there with Will Barton. And it's Chandler in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here.